I am Jindan, a master of the Charn-Yo Academy, the venerable training ground for martial arts in Yakai. For decades I have taught here, passing down the wisdom and techniques that have endured through generations. Yet, among all the students who have ever trained under my guidance, there is one who remains etched in my memory like no other soul. He is known to the world as Ninja. It was an ordinary morning when I found him. A child of perhaps 4 years, lost and alone, yet surrounded by a radiant blue light so intense that even the battle-hardened warriors of the academy paused in awe. His hair shimmered with the same ethereal hue, and his eyes held secrets and an insatiable thirst for knowledge. "Who are you, boy?" I asked as I stood before him, but he remained silent, his gaze speaking more than words ever could. We took him in, gave him a home among the acolytes of Charn-Yo. It soon became clear that he was no ordinary child. His talent was nothing short of extraordinary. He absorbed martial arts with a speed that astonished even the most seasoned masters. In the sparring ring, he sought out only the strongest opponents, welcoming hardship and pain to forge himself into something greater. I watched as he took hit after hit, only to rise stronger each time. "This boy will achieve greatness," I once whispered to my fellow masters as we observed his progress. Ninja was not merely a student, he was a phenomenon. Though mischievous and unrelenting at times, his pranks the stuff of legend, none could deny his prowess. He possessed an unquenchable hunger for mastery. When too weary and wounded to wield a sword, he turned to archery and knife throwing, his precision unmatched. But not all in Teleria believe in the existence of Ninja. Beyond our borders, they dismiss him as a myth, a fabrication spun by shadow dwellers to obscure their own long-forgotten atrocities. He is not real, they claim, a phantom, conjured for propaganda. The peoples of Teleria are wary, full of doubt. They suspect we invented the legend of Ninja to redeem ourselves, to mend the scars we ourselves once inflicted. To them, tales of the blue radiance and his extraordinary deeds are mere exaggerations, fairy tales woven to comfort the gullible. Most likely, the scholars murmur, Ninja is merely an unusual specimen of the Mikaj demon spawn. They point to the singular wing that sprouts from his shoulder as evidence. But this is only one of many theories regarding his origins. We acknowledged their skepticism, yet here, within the halls of Charn-Yo, we knew the truth. We had seen him, trained him, set him on his path. His true journey began when he learned to channel his inner energy, forging it into a burning essence. This was the ultimate martial art, known only in legend by our grandmasters. The path was arduous, but in the end, he prevailed. One day, his blade gleamed with a brilliant blue light. "I've done it," he shouted with a triumphant face. His skill with both sword and bow, his ability to awaken the burning soul of weapons, set him apart. As his mentors, we had nothing left to teach him. He had ascended beyond us all. With a heavy heart, we sent him into the world. Ninja's deeds soon became legend. They whispered of how he single-handedly wiped out the entire mountain stream Viper gang in a single night, of how he vanquished the winged horror of Dilwyn, of how he saved the survivors of the Janban flood. His motives seemed driven by spectacle, by challenge, by a relentless pursuit of personal fulfillment. "He is writing history," I often murmured when I heard of his latest feats, "a student like no other in an entire age." And so, I tell you now the story of Ninja, as it began within the halls of the Charn-Yo Academy, hoping that his legacy will shine on like the blue light that surrounded him the day I first laid eyes upon him. Despite the doubts and skepticism, his name will endure in our hearts and our songs, a living testament to the courage and strength of a true hero. Which tales from Teleria do you want to hear next? Just let me know in the comments. And if you like the stories, I would be very happy about a like or a subscription. That way you support me and this channel.